Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tokyo Wards in Geoguessr. Today we are in Koto Ward, Kotoku, on the bay of Tokyo. So it should be interesting. A lot of waterfront locations for us to take a look at. This is starting now. I've decided to make these a challenge series. So stop, pause the video. There's a link in the description down below where you can play the round, see how you do, come back, see how I do, see if you can beat me. Let's see how it goes. So anyways, I'll give you a few more seconds. This should be long enough for you to pause the video, and let's jump right into this ourselves. As always, 4 minutes around, and very interesting location indeed. We are inside. At least we can move. We're inside. Where are we? The Dome Theater Gaia. Okay. We're gonna go up or down? Maybe just around. If we can get a glimpse of the water, that might help. We're gonna go down in the elevators, aren't we? Nope. On the 6th floor, too. Okay, let's see if we can't get out of here. Oh, there we go. There's the bay. The bay is to our east. Not west, sorry. All turned around. So we want to look to our west for the bay and see if we can't see Dome Theater, the Dome Greenhouse. A quick look around. Most of this area is kind of that. We'll put our marker down. Let's see if we can't get down the stairs. No. We go down. And we can't go down. Can we go up? No, we cannot. Where can we go? This keeps saying there's like, I guess the directions are only... Really nice if there was like a address. Dome Theater. Let's take a look inside. It's a planetarium. There is a science museum. Where is it? There is a maritime museum. I don't see a Dome Theater here. A couple museums along this waterfront. I wonder if we can spot out the Dome Theater in one of them. But a pretty tricky round. We can't even get outside. To start us off here, Object of the Wind. I know there's another museum or two in here. Gas Science Museum. No, that's not it. Planets Tokyo. Epco, that's an energy. It's really interesting. There's lots of nice like shopping centers and amusement stuff and parks along this river, the bay. And then there's just a bunch of like industrial areas. So, cultural center. Where is it? Water's to our west, so... Cultural center here. There is some kind of road. There's a big ship here, too. Is kind of what I'm looking for. I was looking for some kind of... I swear there's another museum in here somewhere. There's a Coliseum. That's not it, though, I don't think. There's the Science and Water Museum. I think that was the other one I was looking for, but I don't think that's it. And it was the Museum of Emerging Science and something. I can't even see it. It is. So now down near the telecom center, there's a nice port, but they're everywhere. So a bit of a tricky round to get us started, unfortunately, but not too bad. Still a really cool looking building. We just couldn't quite figure out which one of these little museums we were in. There's quite a few of them, actually, it turns out. As you can see, Koto actually means east of the river, and this is what the big river they're talking about. Edogawa. And yeah, most of the land, actually, as you can kind of maybe tell from its kind of spotty nature, is reclaimed land. So from the Tokyo subway project, as well as garbage and landfills and so on, has all kind of built these all artificial islands. Almost the entirety of the ward is somewhat artificial in its construction. So let's just get into round number 2 then. Not a whole lot, and we got a nice park in round 2. It's not too bad. Let's see if we can figure out what the name of this park is. There's a bridge. Glad to see movement is somewhat nice. Museum of Contemporary... Museum Contemporary Tokyo of Art. It is the Tokyo Museum of Contemporary Art. Tokyo Museum of Contemporary Art. That's how you read that. And a bridge over a small river. There's Skytree to our north. That might be a good thing. We know Skytree. It was in one of our other prefectures. Up in here. So we might even be towards the northern end of this. There it is. Museum of Contemporary Art. There's a big garden. There's the bridge that goes across it. Definitely can see Skytree up here somewhere, if I remember right. Now let's go back to our starting location and see if we can't pinpoint where we are. There is a parking lot and an entrance road to our east. We went north to the... we went north to the bridge. Did we? Yes, we're on the south side, which makes a whole lot more sense. There's that parking lot and a toilet. Okay, this might be the toilet right here. It does look like a Japanese outdoor toilet. Near a park, which means we are south of that. Just south of that, maybe by the nursery. There's a split. Probably somewhere right in here. I think that's going to be good enough. Sure enough, 7 meters, an ace. There we go. Yeah, a little bit confused. Saw the museum up here. Didn't realize we were south of the bridge for a couple seconds, which, you know, not that great. But there we go. We got it. Not a bad little park in the kind of northern part of Koto Ward. Pretty nice. On to round number 3. Ooh, good God, we're on a boat. Could this round, so this is definitely a polygon map, rather. So we are in Koto Ward, but he did a pretty generous job of highlighting. Now, what bridge is that? The bridge to our south is a big bridge. This might be it. That's a tunnel, not a bridge. So we want a big bridge. Tokyo Gate Bridge, that might be it. And if it's to our south, we're in the bay here. Or to our southeast. I think we want to head north because we want to head into something. We're going to probably use our whole time trying to get back somewhere we can figure out where we might be. I think they're actually building a bridge. Those look like are those bridge pylons or just ship mooring pylons? Sometimes the ships have anchor points on the harbor while they wait. But I can't tell if it's a bridge in development or what. There's a big ship. Big ports are to our west. See if we can't get into land here. To follow the wake of the boat, because that's where our camera is gonna take us, so we can sort of move. There we go. Come on. But yeah, interesting to be out in the bay. The problem is there are lots of little bays, so it's gonna be really tricky to figure out exactly which bay we might be in. There's Skytree to our north again. So if we kind of draw a line from where we were here, I'd put us somewhere in here somewhere. But the best I can do, that would fit. I don't see another. I don't see two bridges. We've got one bridge. An island. Is there an island? Or yeah, that would fit this. The park. Some docks on the side of it though. Tokyo Disney, which is actually in Chiba Prefecture. Okay, I gave up on getting the land, didn't I? See if we can do a little. Oh. Pretty sure we might be able to catch it. Oh, that's when the camera starts. Of how the boat doesn't quite look like where it should be, just because it's moving. By the time the camera gets the gets the boat, could we be in? We're not. That's not the Rainbow Bridge. That can't be the Rainbow Bridge, could it? The ports or south. That doesn't make sense. This makes sense. Big waterway. Bridge to our south. Yes, it was. We had the right bay. I guess we should have maybe picked somewhere. We literally traveled towards. I don't know where they're even going from. Did they come out from somewhere in here? The passenger terminal. It must have came out here and they started recording. They're heading for the gate bridge. I mean, we even had the right place, but it's really hard to pinpoint that. Just in the middle of it. I guess we could have maybe done a little better of a job, but yeah, I'm not going to be too mad about that one. This has been 3 very interesting locations, as we'll just keep this moving into round number 4. And here we go. A little bit of a normal one for us. Point of interest, maybe? And we are in Eitai Nicho. Eitai, okay. Keep that in mind. Major roads and numbers would be helpful. There we go. We are on the 10. And near the 45 for Kasai Bridge. Okay, so the 10 goes here. That's Kasai Bridge. We see a... Are we on this side of the bridge? There's no way we are. No, the bridge is to our south. But we should be... There's the 10. There's 2 10s. That's interesting. Do we see the... What was it again? Eitai, 475, 477, 76. I don't even see Eitai neighborhood. 10 going north and south, which means there's the 4-cent. We're way over on the other end of it. Eitai Bridge. Well, there we go. Why does it say Kasai Bridge and it's like way over there? Okay, so Eitai Nicho. There's Nicho. Okay, we came down to this for sure. Okay, so this is pretty much, if we go north, there should be up a little bridge and a side street. Then there's us. Right. Maybe not. Maybe we're one more down. No, we are that first road. Quite a ways in. There is the KY building. Ogosing. I don't see a KY building. I see... Katayama? There's Katayama. Return to the start. We are pretty much right in front of these two buildings. So, yep. Should be good enough for an ace. There we go. 2 meters away. Not too bad. The 10, a pretty major road running through it. And those bridges really help because there's lots of rivers. Oop, I opened the tab. Hang on a second. Okay, fixed it. Anyway, let's get into round number 5. See how we do. We're really cruising through this one. And we're on a bridge. Tokyo 2020 Event Center. Well, we saw one of those already. And if we are where I think we are, we should be near the Echo Wharf. Okay, well there is a... that was the BMX Center. Which center is this? The Aquatic Center? We're on the 304, heading for the 307. Okay, so there's a lot of event stuff. I'm not losing track of where I am. Near this telecom center. Also where we have a lot of overlap. This is where I saw the, maybe not. Where did I see the BMX or something like that track was over here somewhere. No, I can't remember. That's wonderful. Where could it be? 2020. Okay, back to basic. 304. Look for that. Oh, there's Daiba. Just to our west. Yeah. Daiba. Yeah, Panasonic Center. Yeah, the Coliseum. That's what it is. It has to be it. Right? .304. I don't see a 304. The problem is it's over. There's a 304. We are going north-south. Ah, is it the arena? That fits much better. We're going north-south practically, and then the arena is right to our southeast. Well, there's the movement glitch. We are actually above the water. We're like, what, right there? Can't tell, where does the water end? I mean, we're somewhere in there. Ooh, good enough for a 5K. We're pushing the limits there, 22 meters, but it is good enough. Yeah, there's a lot of arenas down here, which does make it a little bit tricky, but we got it. That was 3, right? Let's view our summary. 18. Well, we did have a pretty disastrous round 1. Let's take a look at the game breakdown. Yeah, we had 3 aces in that game. That's pretty impressive. Round 3 was just pinpoint in the middle of water. And then round 1 really where we got screwed because we were inside of a building. So I think apart from our 2 tricky rounds, we did unbelievably well with that. We only really had like 2 normal rounds in that entire game. We had a park round in that was round 2, right? Yeah, round 2. And then indoor, random in the middle of the ocean, and then 2 actual sort of Geoguessr locations in 4 and 5. So, I mean, that was a little bit rough, but I think 18-5 is not too bad for that kind of challenge at all. Let me know how you all did in the challenge with your scores and everything down below. I'd love to see how you all did, and I will see you next time in our next award. Take care.